Hello everyone, my name is Stanley St. Bros, and today we're going to be talking about Joyas Voladores, written by Doyle. Now, before we go into summary analysis of this work, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and or comment so that the channel can continue to grow. Now, in this work by Doyle, we talk a lot about hummingbirds and a lot about different types of animals. Specifically, we talk about, Brian Doyle is telling us about the different types of hearts. It's very interesting how he describes hearts within this work, and now I'm talking about physical hearts. He tells us that, for instance, like a whale's heart, you can have a toddler crawling in it. It's as big as a room, and he talks about the hearts of hummingbirds and how fast they're beating and how fast that they have to move, and how that hummingbirds only live 2 years and that they have to live their hearts fast and they have to do everything now. There's no time to put off anything, and how whales have they have huge hearts and how they travel in companions. And so we kind of get different views of different animals and different creatures on Earth and how their hearts work and how many chambers their hearts have and how their existence go. And we also get a view of how human existence is. Now, the human heart is something that is physical, that is literal, that exists in the real world, but also has a separate identity within literature. We use the human heart as a symbol for love. When somebody is cold, we say that they have a dark or a cold heart. And some people, they spend their lives fortifying and making their heart strong and making their heart cold so that they don't get hurt. But with a rejection, with a heartbreak, and all types of different types of things, a person can crumble because somebody attacks their heart. Not physically, but emotionally, your heart can be attacked. So the heart is this type of organ that is not it cannot only be hurt in a physical way, but it can be hurt in an emotional way. This is only for the human perspective on this. We get different imagery and different pictures of how animals deal with their hearts and how some animals have heart attacks. And some animals only live for a short while. There's some animals with certain hearts that live for hundreds of years, and there's some that just live in just a matter of no time, in a matter of years. And throughout this essay, you kind of get some imagery about human existence and how humans live their lives. One thing that is very interesting that is said within this essay from Brian Doyle is how a lot of people look for the perfect mate or look for the perfect person, but they never find that person because not every there isn't one human being that can be perfect for another human being. Humans are not perfect, and Brian Doyle even says that within the essay that thinking that you're going to find a perfect human being waiting out there for you is quite ridiculous, and it's something that people think about in their youth. When you get older, you start to realize there's no such thing as soulmates. There's no such thing as a perfect match because we're all humans. We have different ideas and different thoughts and different drives. If you get married to someone, if you find a companion, along the lines, there are going to be some places where you don't agree on everything, and that's completely normal. So he even talks about companionships and different animals and how they live their lives fast and slow. And that's pretty much the essay. It really paints a picture for you about the human heart, about animal hearts, and about the world in general and just existence in general. So this piece, in terms of analysis, I think it really gets home because it really quickly it tells you about human existence and what human existence is, and what we go through, all of us as human beings, what we go through when we live our lives and go through the human experience, and how our hearts can be built up and be destroyed in a matter of seconds, in a matter of years, in a matter of days. And it's very fascinating, and that's my perspective on this essay. Really quick read, but very powerful. I can't really describe the imagery. I can't give it that much justice. It's something that you would have to read to really understand the amount of imagery and the amount of meaning that is within this essay. So that's my summary analysis of this work. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and or comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video.